This is about the Apple Vision Pro. I saw something on Macworld. It says you probably won't be able to buy a Vision Pro even if you want one. Expect the headset to sell out when it goes on sale on January 19th. Then it says, I'm probably going to mess with a lot of these words because I know. Apple's era of spatial computing opens up to the general public on January 19th. January? When Vision Pro pre-orders start. With its arrival in retail stores on February 2nd. But the future of the platform depends on its ability to gain momentum, according to a report by analysis Ming-Chi Kuo. I don't want to get that name wrong, but print in. Addressing Apple investors, Kuo said that the demand from Apple's core fans and heavy users should result in the Vision Pro selling out, which will cause longer ship times. Kuo also states that since the Vision Pro's specs and hardware are well above the industry average, users are sure to be impressed. That should help create buzz for the product. However, Kuo warns that if the Vision Pro isn't a hot seller, investors can expect to see Apple's short-term stock price be affected. If demand starts to wane after the novelty wears off, then Apple may need to adjust how the Vision Pro is positioned in the market. Kuo also states that one of the keys to Vision Pro success is if Apple can do better at providing important information about the product's positioning in key applications. Many users integrated by Apple's foray into spatial computing may be looking past the Vision Pro and towards Apple's more affordable headset that the company alluded to at WWDC last year, or even a second-gen Vision Pro. But Kuo believes Apple's release schedule isn't set, and that the success of the Vision Pro launch will influence when those products come to the market. That sounds like a Vision Pro is selling like gangbusters, and Apple will attempt to ship a new model sooner rather than later. But if not, those products could be pushed out to later dates. Apple starts taking pre-orders for Vision Pro on January 19th at 5 a.m. Pacific Time in the US only. Apple has not explained what a pre-order involves, and if a visit to Apple Store on February 2nd is required to perform a fitting. The starting price is $34.99 for a Vision Pro with 256 GB of storage. Reader optical inserts are $99 and prescription optical inserts are $149. So, it's a lot of stuff. I'm going to put the link up. I'm probably read that like an asshole. I'm sorry about that. But it's fascinating to me because, the whole headset thing is just kind of becoming a thing, I guess. It's just kind of starting out. So, if you invest money in something like a company like Apple, and then you look at the product it is, what would you really be expecting it to sell, do they expect it to sell 100,000 units in the first year? I can't see that happening. I don't know. How many people, you know what I'm saying? Now some of those people could be developers, but how many average people are going to buy one of those, It's just fascinating to me. Now if I invested money, I'll just wait. And they said Apple would release a different version sooner than later. Is that true? How often did they release an iPhone, Was it like once every couple of years or something? Or maybe it's every year now, I don't know. Look at the Mac. The Mac Pro, that took a long time to come with that one, right? They came out with the one, look like the cylinder thing. Then that kind of failed, so they released this one. And actually it's a Mac Studio, not a Mac Pro. But I'm just fascinated to see how it works. And I'm going to sell this, but I get money from Social Security Disability because the whole, someone killing me thing. But so I don't have a credit card because it shows I have no income, even though I get the same amount every month. And I have enough money to go buy one when it's released. But my mom has a credit card. If she would get it for me, I would pre-order that bitch. I already figured it out, actually. I like doing numbers. I told her the Vision Pro is $34.99. I think the tax is $244.93. So that would make the Vision Pro with tax $37.43.93. So if I took from my account this month or next month $15.43.93, that would leave $2,200 left. Then 4 months could go by, and I would give her $1,200. Then I would owe $1,200, and then 4 more months go by, and I'd give her the rest. Now I wouldn't actually have that much money. It would be Yeah, actually I would. That's exactly how much it would. Well, that's pretty damn good. So I would do it. I'd love to get one, man, you know, just because with my vision, being legally blind, I'm so fascinated to see how that works. And to be right on the beginning of some new technology, because who knows where it'll go, you know? I love my Quest 3. It's fascinating to me. I love playing Beat Saber, and I like playing, I started playing Moss, and that's a lot of fun, but that's not a gaming system, the Apple thing. I'd be fascinated to watch a movie with it, you know? I mean, would they do anything different? Now, to say they would make a movie and have things specifically to do with that headset, I can't see that happening. You know, I mean, unless it, like, remember the 3D glasses thing? Unless it really took off, but what could you really get out of watching a movie with a VR headset that you couldn't get from watching on a TV? But to be able to search the internet, but then searching the internet, I have a 32-inch Cintiq Pro, you know, what do I want to search the internet on a headset for? Exercising would be fascinating. I don't know, man, there's so many, I love stuff like that. I love technology. I like, you know, learning things, and it's fascinating to me, you know? So I don't know, man. Again, if I read that too quick, or like backwards, or sideways, or frontways, or whatever I read it, I'm sorry about that if I did, but I'm kind of pumped up about it, you know? And I'd love to be able to get one on release day. It's super fun, man. I'm gonna go write some of you guys. Thanks for watching my videos, and